Hayes, a family with 5 boys and 1 niece, looking for adventure. Join us as we trade the rolling prairies of small-town Canada for the rolling seas to achieve our goal of visiting 100 islands by boat.
I am not a morning person, but it's been over a year and a half that I've been on a plane, so I am excited to go to the airport.
Problem is that my boarding pass has my first name on it twice, and so we're gonna hopefully get that fixed.
No, you're Dustin Austin.
Yes, that's my first name twice, Dustin Austin.
So we are headed to Florida for a marketers conference.
Yes.
And it just happens to be on a cruise. We're headed for a cruise. First time anywhere since the pandemic.
Woohoo!
You're very excited?
Oh yeah.
First time on a plane forever.
A quick connecting flight later, and we were in Florida. One of the best things about coming to Florida early for our cruise is to see family. I mean, this is the first time that I met him. Isn't he so adorable?
Are you gonna smile for us? Oh dear, yes. Look at that cute little face.
And Emily, my niece, even made us cinnamon buns.
Every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, okay.
If there's no wind.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Do I look like a Hufflepuff?
Ooh, you're puffy, babe. Or huffily? I don't know.
So we came a day early before the cruise, so we had enough time to go to Harry Potter World. The Nimbus 2000! I have been a Harry Potter fan since before the movies came out. Back when I called Hermione, Hermione. Yeah, that was a thing. Anyway, I love Harry Potter so much that I almost changed my major so I could just be an elementary school librarian and sit around reading Harry Potter all day. That's how much I love it. So I'm so excited to be here.
Doesn't this dude look like a white Yoda?
So we're at the Leaky Cauldron and I got towed in a hole. So we'll see if it's any good. All right, Auntie Linda, we are here at Harry Potter World at the Leaky Cauldron. I don't know if you can see how cool it is. But anyway, and we're eating Yorkshire pudding and sausage. It's supposed to be a real English meal, and it's disgusting compared to yours.
Way better.
You are the best English cook, bar none. I love you, bye.
I figured out why it's leaking. It's got a crack in it.
It got a little rainy, didn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Then it was time to head for the cruise. Welcome! Check out our room! Our cruise room on Carnival. It comes with this fancy swag for our marketers conference. To be honest, the room came with some chocolate covered strawberries, which I already ate. Sometimes I'm like, who did I marry?
go on that one.
Over 2 years ago, we scheduled a cruise, but then COVID hit and we weren't able to go on that cruise. The reason that we wanted to go on this specific cruise is because it's a marketing conference, but something that you have to know about Dustin is that he gets very claustrophobic when he's around a lot of people for a long time. So it's pretty hilarious that he's the one who scheduled this cruise. And now what do you think?
Oh, well, you know, at least it's a cruise. I'm in a different industry than I was in before. And, you know, a lot of people canceled that I wanted to see that we're going to be here. But, you know, we're here. We're going to enjoy it. It's in the Bahamas. Nobody has a bad time in the Bahamas. So tonight is elegant night and Lindy is dressed to kill. She bought this dress for her 40th birthday, but because of COVID...
No, it was for my Canadian citizenship.
Oh, that's right. She bought this dress because of
it's
Canadian...
red.
Yes, yes, yes. And you're white? Yeah. But she never got to wear it because it was a virtual citizenship hearing, and so she got to wear it tonight for elegant night on the cruise.
And I have matching
Motion
sickness bands. So I feel very elegant.
Woohoo!
I am all alone on a cruise, writing a book about my mom.
One of the most wonderful and gluttonous part of a cruise is the all-inclusive food. And then, of course, my favorite,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think this is the first time I've ever eaten tongue.
Me too.
Yeah, Asians eat octopus.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Me and Lindy make very different health choices. I'm counting calories, so I only eat dessert. She, on the other hand, you know, has healthy things like chicken and salad. No joke, hand washing stations are my favorite part of the cruise.
So a while ago, I said that a large ship, that you don't get sick on a large ship. But right now, this boat is really swaying and I am struggling. But maybe this is a good practice for sailing because it's gonna be a lot worse on a little boat. To a costume party, which I love, and I made him dress up. And I've had these costumes since the beginning of 2020, and I always intended to do a speakeasy for 2020, but then the pandemic happened and we never were able to wear it. And so now we have an excuse. There's a costume party. So we are living it up in the 20s. Woo-hoo.
So even though we've only ever been on one other cruise, I typically, and in my mind, I don't like cruises, and that's a lot different than being on a boat. And the reason it's different is on a cruise, you have somebody else that's setting the itinerary, and somebody else, you know, determines where you go, how fast you get to get there, how long you get to stay, and there's just actually not a lot of freedom. I've really enjoyed this cruise though, because we've just met some really incredible people, and we've had a really good time on our shore excursions. And I think in the future, I still probably will prefer sailing than going on a cruise.
One of the best parts of cruises is to meet new friends. Woo!
The music in the background.
Whoa! As an entrepreneur, I've always chosen businesses that allowed for geographic freedom. To me, it's the next closest thing to financial freedom, and it's a lot easier to obtain than financial freedom.
That's true.
And so even while we're sailing, I will still be working on the boat, and that's how we can afford to do this. I mean, it's going to be, you know, a lot of fun. It's going to be an adventure, but I will still be working, and all of my businesses always have given me that freedom, the freedom to travel as well as work at the same time.
And it's pretty cool to be here on this cruise because it's an Embarking cruise. So there's a lot of people who understand how you can work and still travel. And so it's really cool to see and meet people that are a lot like you, that have fashioned their business very purposefully for the lifestyle that they want.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've met other families that travel, you know, extensively, that'll go and spend 2 or 3 months in another country at a time, and that's really what it's all about, is experiencing the world and having the freedom to do it, but not, you know, jeopardizing my livelihood. So overall, this trip has been excellent. I'm really glad that I came, and it's really refreshing to meet other people that have a similar outlook in life, that realize, you know, the work is important, but also the play is important, and there's a way to do them both. And they very deliberately plan their lives to make that possible.
I've actually loved it too. I didn't know if I would, because the only other time I've been on a cruise, I like threw up. I was pregnant though. Comment below and tell us what your ideal lifestyle is and how you plan to achieve it.